The pandemic and recession has impacted small businesses everywhere. Unfortunately, consumer demand is down, thus hurting most small business revenue. Yet we are still generating results for our clients even through this economic crisis. Here's a quick look at some of the results our clients are seeing right now. One of our manufacturing clients generated 607 leads in just 2 weeks. Another one of our clients owns an e-commerce store and sells hair and skin products online. They are currently seeing a 12 times return on their advertising spend. And these are recent results that I'm sharing, meaning that these clients are seeing success at the start of this recession. By the end of this video, I'll show you exactly what you need to think about to survive this economic downturn. I'm gonna show you exactly how we're helping small businesses generate revenue without government assistance or additional funding. Hey, I'm Sean with LYFE Marketing, a digital marketing agency that helps small businesses grow. With everything going on in this economic crisis, companies are doing everything they can to stay afloat right now. They're faced with government shutdowns, staggering unemployment rates, and a decline in consumer spending. Most business owners are desperately trying to figure out how they're going to survive. Being a small business ourselves, we completely understand the hardships that most people are faced with. Recently, one of our clients asked us to pause their advertising due to the pandemic. He was afraid that people would stop purchasing, so he wanted to stop his ads and preserve his cash. But our team identified an opportunity. We assured him to stick with the plan. And shortly after, he saw 241 qualified leads that helped this company grow. So today I'm gonna give you 3 simple steps to follow if you wanna survive this economic recession. But before I do, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe for more small business marketing videos. Okay, so let's jump in by defining what a recession is. Technically, a recession is 2 quarters of negative GDP or gross domestic product. In other words, when a country's revenues decline for 6 straight months, then we call it a recession. So how exactly does this impact business? Well, usually when companies' revenues decline, then they have to cut back on their people, which then leads to a higher unemployment rate. And higher unemployment leads to lower consumer spending. Hey, I can get you a really good deal on a car right now. I'm good right now, bro. Typically, a recession is caused by some kind of behavior change, but this time it's different. Right now, we're in the middle of a pandemic, which is forcing companies to close. And when they close, unemployment goes up, and when unemployment goes up, consumer spending goes down. But the US government is pumping trillions of dollars into the economy to keep consumer morale high. And actually, according to some large banks, today, consumers have even more savings than they did prior to the pandemic. So companies like Amazon, Shopify, and Netflix are on a huge bull run. So it's time to position your company to join the ride. Let's go ahead and get started with step number 1, don't panic. Now I know this seems vague or not super marketing related, but trust me, this is the first step that lays the foundation for the other 2. While we completely understand the loss around the recent pandemic, great results are never achieved from decisions driven by panic. Let your competitors be the one to stop operations while you figure out a way to get ahead. When the pandemic first started, we had a client who wanted to scale back their budget, but the data showed us otherwise. And in the last couple weeks, they generated 61 purchases, making 7 times their return on ad spend. If you're not sure what return on ad spend is, then I'll link a video in the description below about how to calculate your marketing budget. Even if you don't have a huge ad budget right now, a little can go a long way in digital marketing. You can reach thousands of people with just a few dollars. So the key takeaway here is that fear is not an accurate measurement of success or potential. So don't panic. You want to let the data and a clear strategy drive your marketing decisions. Let's move on to priority number 2, adjust your business model. The goal of any successful business should be to solve the problems of their customers. Now is the time to rethink exactly what your audience problems are. This recession has caused some key behavior changes that are likely going to last for the next 6 to 12 months. Here are some examples. People are spending more time outside. People are working from home a lot more. People are even spending more time on their electronic devices like their iPhones, their iPads, and their TVs. And people are still looking for a safe way to have a good time. So you want to meet your customers where they are. Think about how your business can adjust to some of these behavior changes. Some of our clients are turning studio classes into virtual classes, physical workshops into Zoom consulting calls, in-person events into virtual events, and physical car washes into mobile car washes. And the possibilities are endless. Setting your company up for some of these key behavior changes will not only diversify your business risk now, but also in the future. Let's move on to step number 3. Start or continue with digital marketing. People are online now more than ever. People are working from home full-time if they can. Younger kids are homeschooled, and older kids are taking college classes online. With so many people spending extended periods of time in front of a screen, you want to make sure you're staying in front of them while they're scrolling on these devices. And one question that we've seen flown around during this time is it wrong to market or profit during this pandemic? And while we understand the reasoning behind the question, the simple answer is no. And here's why. Consumers and businesses need each other right now. Though it may feel insensitive to be operational during this time, the reality is people need goods and services that you provide. Even businesses that don't necessarily offer essentials are doing their part to help their community by offering delivery, providing at-home solutions, donating profits, and providing helpful information online through their digital marketing platforms. Small businesses help support local economies, state economies, and the country overall. That's because small businesses make our economy go around. Lastly, and most importantly, there's a difference between making money from a crisis and making money during a crisis. Understanding that continuing to market your business through a pandemic is not equivalent to capitalizing on the current circumstances. So in summary, in order to come out of this economic downturn successfully, we recommend that you follow these 3 simple steps. 1, don't panic. 2, adjust your business model. And 3, continue marketing. As soon as you implement these 3 steps, you'll be on your way to seeing results and ROI. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments below. I'm Sean, and I'll see you in the next episode.